Dragon Ball Z Kakarot isn't the Dragon Ball game you're expecting. Over the past decade, publisher Bandai Namco has released a variety of 3D fighting games where you battle through the Dragon Ball Z saga, or a saga of your own making. Kakarot seems similar, but with a heavy dose of RPG thrown in. There's a crafting system, a leveling system, and a cooking system. The goal is to power up Goku and prepare him for the tasks ahead. Sometimes this means avoiding the central conflict and doing a side quest, like helping out the Frankenstein's monster like Android Eta before battling Raditz. We've seen Goku fishing in a few different gameplay trailers. If you choose to fish, Goku walks up to a dock on the lake, reattaches his cyan monkey tail, which he inexplicably carries in his GI at all times, and dips it in the water. After a brief moment, a fish will bite. Again, this is his tail, and the minigame will begin. After hitting a few buttons in quick succession, Goku flips the fish into the air, jumps up, and kicks it so hard it dies and falls onto the dock. In Kakarot, you can spend your time doing the dumb nonsense Goku loves to do on and off screen, fishing, eating food, and endangering his small children. You can go on a quest to get Goku's driver's license so his wife, Chi-Chi, stops yelling at you. You can spend time in the Dragon Ball world realizing why it's worth saving, rather than just blowing it up. And all of it goes toward increasing your power in a meaningful way. Deep RPG elements, as well as side stuff like fishing, or, rather, kicking fish, are big breaks from the traditional Dragon Ball Z game formula, and have the potential to bring in more players who aren't into fighting games. Either way, most Dragon Ball games aren't really hardcore fighting games anyway. They're 3D beat-em-ups where you battle an arena of Cybermen or take down Frieza for the 100th time. Adding in RPG elements just makes sense. Dragon Ball FighterZ is the exception rather than the rule, but it isn't exactly accessible to non-fighting game players. It's a hardcore fighting game. Most of the other games we've gotten over the past 20 years have been some variation of the Dragon Ball Z saga broken up into dozens of fights. And this is what seems so surprising about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. It looks like it adds modern, varied game elements into a story people love.